boy, Mr. Baltimore, Mr. Screaming Out Loud, Mr. Baltimore, right here with the #1 artist in Atlanta, TTGFred, my nigga. We just together. Our first video was done 6 months ago on his first single, Shop Out What I Do. He's got 13, not 3, not 3,000, but 30,000 video views on YouTube in 6 months. Most of you motherfuckers ain't gonna see 30,000 views your whole fucking lame ass career.
Shouts out to the people that went and checked it out during them 30,000. Salute. For real.
I got something that I really want y'all to know, man. TTGFred, this young man, I met him. This young man has came a long way. Before you leave, I'll make sure you get it. I'll make sure you get it. He's come a long way, man. Hey, Fred, you know what I mean? Some real shit, man. I want to talk to you about how you transition from being down here to moving to a point that you don't do nothing but stay in the studio, work on, you know, what y'all got going on. Tell the people what y'all really got going on right now, man.
You know, we stay down with the grind, man. You already know, like me and my team, man. Shouts out to my team, man. Shouts out to the whole family, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's really like a motivation movement, like, you know, we came from the bottom, man, you know. We started where everybody else started at. So we didn't go for too much of the head of success, man. Stay down and come up on your own, man. Stop trying to lay up on so many people, man. Take your time to build your own time, man. The road to success, man. For real.
Well, one of the things that, you know, me and Fred, Young Major, we got big shots out to Young Major because he's another artist that we pushing. This brother right here, Fred, he actually believed in me, man, and let me, you know, come into the circle, you know, so I want to thank you first and foremost, man, because you helped out Playground a lot, man, when it comes down to promotion and being behind an artist that was as solidified as yourself, you know what I mean? You've changed a lot since I've met you, man, you know what I mean? Can you tell the people just a little bit about some of the things that has changed since, you know, 6 months ago?
Man, we dropped the Shout Out What I Do video, man, no type of street promotion at all, man, just all those, you know, got my boy Baltimore, Tony Brown production, y'all know, like just immediate promotion, you know, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, like within about 6 months time, man, you know, we were up to 30,000 views, like, just woke everybody up, like shit, like right now, time to get to this shit for real, I'm feeling like, #1 though, nigga got y'all the thing though, man, the fans and shit, man.
That's right, thank you, fans.
It's just the beginning though, man. Y'all get ready for this shit, man. It's all something, man. I promise you.
Tell them where they can find you on Instagram, my nigga.
Oh yeah, man. Follow you on Instagram, man. TTGFred6. It stands for Train to Go Fred 6. One more time. TTGFred6. Follow your boy, man. Keep up with the whole promotion thing, man. It's going down for real.
One of the things that a lot of people, they see, you know, in young artists, you know, like you and Major, you know, they think that, you know, everybody with $1 million comes along and step into the scene with you guys, man. They don't realize that, you know, we had a powerful winner, man. You know what I mean? Big ups to A-Reed, big ups to Crucial, all of the clubs that accepted us and showed us a lot of love. House, we did our own event, you know what I mean, and we showed a lot of love, not only to, you know, some of the new artists that are coming up. You know, is there any new artists that you want to just throw a shout out to, you know what I mean, that's coming up?
Yeah, man, shouts out, man. Shouts out to Young Major, man, my little bro, man. Homecoming with that young boy, man, they finna get exclusive, man. Shouts out to my little brother, Young T. But it go dumb. Yeah, like, man, my little car make it, man. What the fuck they hate, man. You know, this shit get deeper and deeper, man. I'm talking about, like, I can go on for days, man. Like, shouts out to BLP, man. Shouts out to Money Grip, my little homie paid for my young nigga Banner, man. Like, man, this shit just go deeper than you think, man. Like, this shit for real. Shouts out to Free Band, man. You know, most of them my family, man. Salute to the big people, man. Shouts out to any nigga that just stand down doing their thing, man. For real. I'm fucking with you. It's all about who you believe in. Don't let them street talking, man. Push. For real, man. Trying to let go for real, man.
Since you know, a lot of people know you, and I gotta keep this real with Mr. Baltimore, you know what I mean? A lot of cats know you. So Fred, you know, a lot of people keep asking me, you know, what the TTG stands for, and I, you know, explain to us train to go. A lot of people been coming on the page, you know, coming at me about, you know, Fred Crip, Fred this and Fred that. Why don't you tell them a little bit about, you know, how you have changed since the music has really become serious in your life?
I mean, shit, it like as a young nigga, man, like growing up in the street, like that the lane I followed, like, you know what I'm saying, that was my neighborhood was, like, in order to survive in the street, like, you gotta have somebody. There's no self-game in the street. So yeah, of course I started off as a cook, you know, and it like, once you join a certain facility like that, it like really no way out of there, so it like marks you for the rest of your life, you feel me? So I figure why not go and let the people know, like, yeah, like, I mean, it's in me, but, you know, I no longer run heavy on them type of terms no more, but it's just something that's gonna always be in me, whether I want it to or not. So I really gonna put it out there while I'm on my way up, instead of letting criticize kill me in the future. Like, why not keep it real with the people from the jump, you feel me?
I respect that. And a lot of people that are out here that are still, you know, gang banging and things of that nature, you know, personally, you know, where I'm from, you know what I mean, it's not really that heavy. I came down here, you know, and it's like, you know, dominant. And then to meet you and, you know what I mean, and know that, you know, you had a lot of power, you know what I mean, and I respected that, you know what I mean.
I mean, let me say though, like, it ain't grave as it seems though, like, it ain't a life that nobody want, like, I mean, behind it, I've been shot 3 times and stabbed 6, you feel me, like once you survive so much stuff like that, it just brings you to your common sense line, like, why even stay around it? So before you put yourself in a position to think you need that type of protection, just stay to yourself, bro. Just trust me, bro. It coming from a real nigga, bro. I done been through it all. Like, had to learn how to walk in and talk again. Like, you don't know what it feel like to become a baby again, man. Stay out of them folk way, man. Follow your own lead, man. Don't be no follower, man. I always be a leader, for real, for real. Everybody trying to go for real, man.
Bro, that's some real shit, man. And, you know, one of my favorite songs, yo, you know what I mean, by you is, I love Shout Out What I Do, because we've done a lot of numbers on that joint, but the single, you don't know my job, man, these people don't even understand that, you know, you be crying your life out on these records, man, and this album, you know, which is coming out July 26th, it's called From Be More to the ATL, will be one of the first featured mixtapes that's coming off of Thunderground Forever Records that's featuring TTGFred. TTGFred has also established his own record label. And, you know, we're going to leave that until some later announcements. But he has established his own record label. They're opening up their own studio and production team. So I'm just so proud of being a part of, you know, the rise of TTGFred. Even if it was late, never, but better late than never. You figure that on me. I'm just glad that I'm a part of the brother's life. And, you know, one of the major things is he's a father. You know, I love his mom. You know, big ups to Shell. You know, love his mom. His mom showed me a lot of love since I've been down here. You know, so it's one of them things. Fred, man, a lot of people, they really respect you, man. So on Facebook and YouTube, you know, I want them to know that you are the artist, the next to blow coming out of Atlanta. You know, the Migos, all of them, you know, they the partners and the whole 9 yards. But, you know, this Mr. Baltimore, I'm keeping that shit 100. Who is it out there that you just think is a fucking lame? You know it's me, nigga.
Man, get me started. But we got some white artists out here.
I call them by names. Taz fucking Spitter. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna get that deep, man, because it's gonna be a little more come behind mine, though. I'm holding my tongue for peace one time.
You know what? I respect that too because of where we are and where we've been. You know what I mean? In our lives. But, you know, like I said, I'm Mr. Screaming Out Loud, Mr. Baltimore. I ain't got no cut cards here or in Baltimore. So one of the major things is, Fred, I want you to, know that I love you, man. Always, man. It's a lot of lame ass niggas won't even say that. I love you, man. You're a good dude, Jack. That's 100. That's real nigga shit. And from the boy, Mr. Baltimore, follow me, Mr. Baltimore on YouTube, and Fred, TTG6 on IG. And like we say always, we everywhere. Y'all never there. Trying to go shit.
Trying to go shit, man.
Trying to go little Fred, man. Shut up what I do. You already know what the fuck going on, man. Y'all folk do well up, man. Do us all the way good, man. Follow me, man. Go check your boy out on Mr. Baltimore YouTube, man. I repeat one more time, man. Mr. Baltimore YouTube, man. You want to get on the inside of what's really going on, man. That's the only place you gonna find out, man. For real, for real. Trying to go little Fred. Yeah.